us, and thanks for taking an interest. We are that really appreciate it. So you want to know a little bit about the
Yes,
content?
I'd love to know about the band. How did you guys get started? And tell us all there is about Brotthogg.
Okay, yeah, I'll try. Well, so we were founded in 2017. It all began with me having some material that didn't fit so well my other band at the time, a band called Subliritum. While Subliritum had gone more in the direction of technical death black metal, these new songs were a bit more straight in your face, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more black metal oriented. So this was the main reason to release this new material under the name of Brotthogg. So we recorded an EP, The Last Traveler it was called, and it was released in November 2017. And I just thought the process of recording these songs and the reception afterwards was just great. So I decided early on to make a full-length album. And now, 5 years later, we have recorded 3 full-length albums, and it's just been a good ride.
Fantastic.
So,
Fantastic. We have got the band Brotthogg with us today. They join us from Norway, and they have a brand new, this is their 3rd full-length album. And so tell us a bit about this 3rd album here.
We continue with the same style as the 2 previous albums. I think you can call it kind of a mixture of everything we consider to be the best attributes of extreme metal. Some of the tracks are very fast and brutal, while other parts are more heavy, gloomy, and slow, so to speak. So for us, it's not so important whether we call it black metal, death metal, or blackened thrash metal. I've seen people call it. But I think we have created our own style where we explore the duality between the melodic and the aggressive. Something are heroic and chaotic, and something are more moderate. And we have the technical aspect as well. So lots of details, but also, we try to keep the melancholic, cold atmospheres of black metal in the music, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I guess you could say that we try to combine the best of both worlds, death metal and heavy metal as well, and black metal.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So, tell us about the music scene where you guys are from.
Yeah, we are. I am from Trondheim, or we are living in Trondheim. It's basically just in the middle of Norway. Norway, I guess you know about. We have some black metal bands and some early black metal bands. But the music scene is great. Lots of bands doing their thing. I think, we have many interesting bands in this area of Norway. Bands like Keep of Kalestin, Hordom Rife. It's a new band that gained a lot of attention. We have bands like Katoon. Many bands, and they all have their own style, so to speak. Someone is more melodic, somebody is more brutal. Yeah, so I think it's a great scene. And what's nice about being a Norwegian band in this genre is that we have had many pioneers. I think Norwegian bands in this genre have gained lots of attention worldwide, and for us that's a good thing to be from Norway.
That's awesome.
I remember when my other band, Subliritum, when they recorded our first album, we got a record deal without the label even hadn't heard the music yet, but they still wanted to sign us. And that was a Brazilian label called Evil Horde Records. So it's good to come from Norway when we're doing this style.
That is awesome. That is fantastic. We have got Great guest with us today. So we are going to play The Avenger. Tell me a little bit about The Avenger.
The song Avenger, that's one of the oldest songs we have. It's from the first EP, The Last Traveler. The song is, I think it's a kind of black metal song with a pretty aggressive lyric, I guess. It's all about the adventure, avenge. So, cool track. One of the first we did with the name Brotthogg. So, yeah, cool.
Fantastic. Well, we are going to do this. I'm going to place you on a brief hold here on the phone, and we are going to play this track. And when we come back, we have got more Brotthogg.
War.
Wow. That was a lot. Brotthogg with us today. They join us live here on our big broadcast. They are amazing. They are from the country of Norway, and they join us back live here on our big program. So you guys are pretty fantastic. Tell me a little bit about some of the different musical heroes and influences that you guys have.
Well, that's always a hard question to answer. Heroes, I think I was about 7 or 8 years when I discovered metal for the first time in the late 80s. And in the years to come, I was almost like obsessive compulsive of bands like Iron Maiden, Halloween, Megadeth, Manowar, Gamma Ray, Blind Guardian, and so on. So I still consider those heavy bands some inspirational stuff from the heavy metal bands, but I came across the black metal in maybe it was 94, 95, and I was hooked from the beginning. For some reason, I had a childlike joy of everything that was fast, brutal, and heavy. So it was great to discover this new kind of music. So we didn't really know much about this music in our part of Norway, except what we learned from the news about some, killings and church burning, and that only made it more interesting. So we started our first band in '96, and in the beginning we were highly inspired by the early Norwegian black metal bands like Mayhem, Darkthrone, Burson, Emperor, and Slave. They were strong influences, but the rawness and grimness of those bands gave much inspiration, but today I make a point of kind of venturing beyond the frames and structures of traditional black metal. So, but now, as I said, the bands we grew up with, like Manowar, Megadeth, Halloween, and so on, are important sources of influence, and
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you guys are amazing. I look forward to chatting with you